guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you're anywhere around here, you're very welcome. If you're a returning subscriber or just a returning viewer from the Know Your Enemy reaction that I did recently, it was my first reaction to Rage Against the Machine. Now, I've got a lot of requests for Killing in the Name, which as far as I'm aware is one of their most popular songs. So instead of doing the original version, like the actual studio recorded version, we're going to do a live version because I've seen a lot of people like saying that I need to do these live versions, so I figured why not just start with the live version, switch it up a little bit. It has 48 million views, which is like huge for a live recording of a song. It was uploaded in 2007, however the actual festival that they were playing at, or the live at Pink Pop 1993, so I was in 1993, so it was 6 years before I was born, so wait, sorry, 4 years before I was born. Really fucking liked Rage Against the Machine in the first reaction that I did in Know Your Enemy. Really impressed by the guitar, which I've since found out is a guy called Tom Morello, is it? Yeah, Tom Morello. You guys were going crazy for him. There was a section, there was like a little guitar riff at the end, where I thought it sounded like a piano, some form of like electronic piano or something like that, and you guys said no, you're gonna have to get used to that because with Rage Against the Machine, there's gonna be a lot of weird sounds that sound like they're from different instruments, but you just need to know that pretty much anytime you hear something that doesn't sound like guitar, it probably is Tom Morello on the guitar. So I've taken that into consideration. Hopefully we'll be able to see a few clips from Tom Morello. Obviously we have the lead singer SIK SILK, I think his name is, another political track. It seems to be like based on their name, Rage Against the machine being like the system. They do tend to base a lot of their concepts around like rebelling against things that are happening in society. So I have done a bit of research, but obviously you guys can do that for yourselves. I may speak about it after the track, but for now we're just going to react, see what they're like live, because again we've only done one track from them, and yeah, I've heard they're pretty good live as well. So guys, if you haven't already, please do drop a like, sub to the channel if you are new. For anyone watching early on Patreon, shout out to you guys. The community over there is growing at a crazy rate, and yeah, everyone watching on YouTube as well, shout out to you. So I'm going to shut up now, let's jump into this reaction, guys. Let's go.
They use force to make you do what the deciders have decided you must do. They use force to make you do what the deciders have decided you must do. They use force to make you do what the deciders have decided you must do. Come on.
Okay, so this is my first Tim Comerford is the bassist.
Rock! Killing in the name of...
Stop.
Some of those that work forces on the sick and bar crosses. Some of those that work forces on the sick and bar crosses. Some of those that work forces on the sick and bar crosses. Yeah.
I feel like I know this shit. Oh, I do it. This is Tony Hawk again.
Do what they told ya. Now you do what they told ya. Now you do what they told ya. Now you do what they told ya.
Oh, I do
Now you
it.
do what they told ya. Now you do what they told ya. Now you do what they told ya. And now you do what they told ya. And now you do what they told ya. And now you do what they told ya. Don't do God.
Oh shit. Everyone in the crowd looks the exact same. They all have the same hair. They're all clones. Why did every single person in the crowd have the exact same hair?
those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses.
They're all the same person.
Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses.
Okay, they look slightly different now. But that first shot. Wow.
You're under control. 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 Those who died, they're justified. But we're in the bank, and you're chosen one. They're justified. Those that died, but we're in the bank, and you're chosen one. Those who died, justified. But we're in the bank, and you're chosen one. They're justified. Those that died, but we're in the bank, and you're chosen one. Come on.
Oh my god. I don't know what the fuck that thing on the floor was, but it was obviously something to do with what he was actually doing.
You, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Motherfucker! Yeah!
He's losing his shit. Wow. That has to be one of the craziest feelings ever playing to a crowd like that, where like you literally have them in the palm of your hand. Like everything he said, the crowd were just mimicking completely. And they also just copied his hairstyle completely. Like that one shot is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like I'm gonna watch that back when I'm editing this shit. Don't try and tell me that every single person in that crowd didn't have the kind of like curly dreads. Don't try and tell me that. Once again, with the two Rage Against the Machine tracks that I've actually reacted to now, it doesn't really surprise me because these songs have like hundreds of millions of views online. So it would be kind of mad to think that I wouldn't have heard it at some point in my life, but I'm nearly certain that this track was in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 as well. And I seen a comment on my YouTube channel after I reacted to Killing in the Name. Sorry, not Killing in the Name, Know Your Enemy. That someone said like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 has done more for bands in terms of like promotion than MTV has ever done. So, and I mean, I'd have to say that's true because I've heard both of these tracks through Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of other tracks that I just can't think of off the top of my head until I actually hear them, that I'll probably relay back and be like, oh my god, that was in Tony Hawk's as well. But I'm not sure. I do recall both of these. As soon as I heard the guitar riffs and Zach De La Rocha's voice are like the key standouts to me. So Tom Morello and Zach De La Rocha. I did notice obviously that we had Tim Comerford at the start. He was on bass guitar, so that was the first time I really been introduced to him. Especially when you can actually see him playing. So I obviously will build a little bit more of an understanding of who is playing and when they're actually coming into the track and when their usual time signatures are, etc. But again, Tom Morello and Zach De La Rocha seem to be the ones that, in my opinion, like they really stand out in the band. Now obviously they all play a part, but they seem to be the two popular ones in the band. Obviously Zach De La Rocha has like, he must be very young in that video. Like he looks no older than 24, 25. He may even be younger than that, but he was genuinely just commanding the whole stage. So it's always cool to do the live versions as well. This kind of reminds me of when I did the Metallica and Pantera live from the Monsters of Rock in Moscow years ago as well. So maybe I'll get a few more reactions from this festival as well, if there's any other reactions that I need to do, if there's any cool live performances from Rage Against the Machine or any other bands that maybe played at this festival, because live reactions are always just fun as well, because you can see the crowd interaction and how the song actually plays out. In terms of what the song is actually about, it's obviously very political. It's almost like a big fuck you to like law enforcement because of some of the police brutality stories that there has been over the years. Really fucking enjoyed it, man. Rage Against the Machine can't go wrong at this point. I'd be interested to see what other tracks they maybe have that I may have not heard. I feel as though they'd be the two main ones, and then obviously some of their less popular songs. I say less popular with like those because I can't imagine them having really any like not popular songs, but maybe just less mainstream is what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's going to be the video, guys. If you did enjoy, please do drop a like, sub to the channel if you are new, drop a comment down below if you want to see more Rage Against the Machine. It'd be much appreciated. I would be happy to do so because this band is sick. And yeah, that's going to be me. Thank yous as always for watching. I'm signing out. Take it easy. See you in the next video. Cheers.